Okay, round 4. As much as I would love to be able to keep this hand, I can't. No lands. Champ and Burning Tree, the key components to this deck, both present. This, on the other hand, is perfectly acceptable. So I think we want to open with Temple Garden Pilgrim. Top deck some magic there? Not quite, huh? I guess alternatively, just in case I draw a land next turn. No, I think we just do Pilgrim. It makes sense. Let's draw a Mayor next turn. That would be excellent. Could do Emissary, Elite, and Mayor all on the same turn. Ooh. A lot of emissaries today. Understandable. Pretty fun card. Here's a question. Do we want to make the trade? Oh, he didn't bind. Okay, so now I gotta worry about stupid humans. That's actually okay. So, bust the champ. And bust Elboros Elite. And play Foundry tapped. I think that's our best progression that turn. Just building that force. Pillar it is. I'd probably trade with a Mauler. Yeah, I'll trade with a Mauler. Okay. Gonna have to bust Emissary this turn. Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. And we'll play another one of these tapped. And I guess we can swing. Gonna have to get some damage in sometime. Okay. Still has more action than we do. Reckoner is quite good. No soulbind, no attacks. Alright, well, let's prepare to go into chill mode then. Here we go. Alright. I mean, technically I could attack with the Emissary. Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it. I could trade with the Reckoner and then bust the Boros Charm. I'd rather do it defensively, especially since we're going to be spitting out some wolves shortly, ideally. This could theoretically work out real well for us. If it's just that, I may be willing to trade a Boros Charm trying to think if I'm willing to trade a Boros Charm for a Searing Spear or a... Let's just take 3 here. I like having the engine. He could play 2 spells, but we'll see him. We'll make him do it. Okay. This is okay. Could be worse. So he would have had the Searing Spear had I tried to juke him. We ultimately ended up taking 3 damage and trading a Charm for a Searing Spear, which isn't ideal, but we're still going to be able to spit out at least a couple wolves, which isn't bad. And we get to swing in here with our Howlpack Alpha, so I can't complain too much. I guess we swing Emissary 2, probably. That's a trade I'm willing to make. I'm not really opposed to that trade. We've got frontline medics. We've got fire fist strikers. We've got searing spears. Ah, double up on the reckoners. Okay. Emissary, not terribly exciting here, but we're going to play it. Yeah, I think our first update to this deck is almost assuredly going to be the Gore Clan Rampagers. That just, I think, makes the most sense. So if he has Gore Clan Rampager here, no, I'll take too much damage. Yeah, this is pretty problematic. Alright, we're going to take 3 here. I'm not exactly sure what else I can really do. Fire Fist Striker and Frontline Medic are pretty essential to the Reckoner board state. Wow, triple Reckoner. That's not so good for us. No Soulbind. And we'll just hang out. Looks like we are almost assuredly dead if he attacks with everything, which is pretty much the worst thing that could happen to us, but what can you do? On a Maul, triple Reckoner, yeah, we're not going to win. We're just going to take it. Well, we'll see how much damage we can get in. Tell you one thing, it's going to be close. But most likely not, no cigar. But close. Deceptively close. Should have swung with everything. And it would have been lethal last turn. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see. He blocks a 3 power guy. He takes 2, 4, 7, 10, 13. Yeah, we're just a damage short. Just a couple damage short there. A lightning bolt to be exact. But that's okay. Came pretty close on a Maul, triple Reckoner. quite a few obstacles we had to try and overcome there. Okay, so game 2, same plan as usual. We're going to be doing the Near Heath Pilgrims. We're going to be doing... I guess the Selesnya charms aren't horrible because why? Because if he blocks with a dude, I can just charm my dude, and then he has to use the Reckoner to finish it off. That's not so bad. Spare from Evil, but he's got some humans in there, at least a couple. I mean, I'm not opposed to Spare from Evil. We could try it in this match. Because we have the Strikers and the Frontline Medic, I'm usually not concerned so much about... We're going to take out the Charms again. Looks like the Charms main deck have just not been working out in this meta. I'm not very familiar with this meta. Boros Charm in my meta, Paper Magic is absolutely essential. So many control players in my meta. If you don't main deck Boros Charm, you're just going to get swept every time. Early spot removal, board wipe, overextend, the classic. So it looks like in this sort of meta, I mean, I've got a small sample size here, but considering we saw Burning Tree Emissary in like every single match except the first one, it would appear that Gore-Clan Rampager would be the better choice. Do we want to try out Spare from Evil? I think we still want the Near Heath Pilgrims. They're kind of a life turner. And let's just try and bring in the Searing Spear again. Well, I mean, they're not, I admit, Searing Spear is not that good against Reckoner, but sometimes it's essential. We could try a one of Spare from Evil, just in case we find the right opportunity on the play. Do you want to give it a try here in the finals? I don't know. Let's cut a Mauler. Actually, let's do one less Pilgrim, and let's try out the Spare from Evil. Although he kept back both the humans. Maybe we try one of Selesnya Charm? I don't know. Let's just bring in this 4th Spear, try and just do more damage-based stuff. Yeah, it looks like I do have to do Gore-Clan Rampager in this meta, so I'll consider that for future dailies. Would like to play first. As a matter of fact, yeah, this is satisfactory. So we're going to be doing Cavern. Bust out Mr. Boros Elite. Second turn, Pilgrim. Feels like it's right. Get that life gain on early if we can. Although Lightning Mauler, I guess I'm not... No, let's do the Pilgrim. Then next turn we can do the Mauler. That makes sense. Let's just swing here. Oh, wait. I was supposed to do the Pilgrim. Too ahead of myself. I guess alternatively I could do the... Oh, wait. No, that does make sense. I didn't want to bind there, because then I wouldn't be able to bind them all there the next turn. So actually the Pilgrim does make sense here. Not soulbound. So next turn I can do the Mauler and then dish out a bunch of damage. Emissary, I'm assuming. Usually hands aren't worth keeping unless you have an Emissary. Obviously we were the exception. Had to face the double, what, a triple Emissary earlier today? Are we doing it again? Pillar. Yeah, that was pretty ideal for him. Alright. So, ooh, Mayor? Yeah, okay. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do Stomping Ground tapped, and we're going to do Lightning Mauler. No Soulbind. And we're going to pass. Volcanic strength, quite good. Quite good. Alright, taking 4, going to 16. Now's our opportunity to double bust out the mayor. I do have to take 2 for it, but our clock is probably the same based on this board state. Yeah, we need both mayors this turn, so pretty essential that we do that. Guess we're playing this. We're going to pay 2 life, and we'll bust out our mayors. We do have to soulbind, and we'll bust out this mayor to get a little more damage in. And we'll get in there. Currently dealing, he has to trade with the mayor, so he's going to take 9, go to 10. I mean, technically he doesn't have to trade with the mayor, I just probably think it's in his best interest. No, he's just going damage prevention mode, alright. Okay, speared 1. Let's see if we can find a answer to that. No, that's not quite what I'm looking for, deck. Looking for something a little more relevant than that, but we will get to flip our mayor. Not sure if that's a good thing or not. I mean, I could have attacked with all 3. I would have ended up dealing 7 to him, and he would have eaten my mayor. I guess I'd rather flip and maybe start spitting out some wolves. A little bit too land heavy of a draw here. Looks like he's going to drop the Reckoner, almost assuredly. Which means we have a problem. This may be unrecoverable, depending on what we can get. Reckoner's a big deal. Yep, of course. And what can we do about it? Not a land, please. And our deck is just shitting on us. Okay. So we've just been shat upon by our deck, and I believe there is no way out of this situation now. 7 of 19 lands accounted for. That is unfortunate. Any possible way to just get by this situation? Any fucking possible way? No. Alright, I guess I gotta start running Gorklan Rampager. It's pretty legitimate out against the Reckoner. I know I got the Strikers and the Fire Fist. No, we Frontline Medic too. No, we've got plenty of outs. I think we're just really, really bad draws here. Yeah, just atrociously bad draws here. I can't. I'm trying to think of anything I'm doing here that's remotely looking good. If I attack with all 3, I take him to 7, assuming he blocks the Lightning Mauler. Maybe he blocks the Alpha. I'm so dead. Just really dead here. We're going to get in with everything. If he blocks the Mauler, deals 2 to me, go to 8, he can deal 7 at least on the backswing. I have no choice. I'm in a real bad place. Real bad place. The land draw there was absolutely devastating towards this game. So this is a 19 land deck, if you didn't know already. It is absolutely a 19 land deck, which makes the 7 land draw very painful. that had been any other sort of threat, I would have felt a little bit better, but no threat. We are in a bad place. All right. Yeah, we're dead to Spear, we're dead to Pillar, we're dead to Gore Clan Rampager, we're dead to another Volcanic Strength. Just dead to like 1,000 different spells. I attack all three here. He's going to block, yeah. Alright. Just another land too. It's really hilarious actually. I mean, I can't, I've never even gotten a more clear indication from my deck that it wants us to lose. Holy crap. 8 out of 19 lands in the top 13 cards of the deck. That's like, that's outrageous. Alright. Just gonna die to Blasphemous Act, whatever. Alright. Sad way to lose. I'm pretty disappointed, but that's the way it goes. I have no way to prevent drawing 8 lands out of 19 in the top 13 cards of my deck. It's horrible. It's horrible. But the only way I can prevent, the best prevention I have is to run 19 lands. So when I get 8 of 19 top 13, it's seriously, it's like just so out of my control.